I've been learning about Project 2025 since it came out, and I'm hearing more and more about it, and more about it, and how extreme it is. At this point, what I think it is, and I don't really think anyone's going to be able to convince me of anything else, is Project 2025 is the equivalent of a late night evidence shredding project. I think that they have spent all this money, the people who were behind the Defense Department and making all the money that they were, and messing up the planet, and the people who have made, who sold fossil fuels, who over time have profited trillions of dollars, and all the destruction that's happening because of using fossil fuels. NOAA, the government's weather system that has stuff all over the globe in space to monitor the weather. It's been recording stuff for a long time, and now that we have the processing capabilities that we have, algorithms are going to be able to literally point the finger to a general group of people who are responsible for, who have profited from all the damages that are happening right now and that are going to continue happening. And you see, the thing about dismantling NOAA and making it no more, dude, that's going to that's going to keep giving evidence and keep accumulating evidence on these people who have profited trillions over time to the destruction that's going on right now. So when that happens, dude, it isn't going to be like, oh, you know, it's been this issue that's kind of been like a religion, you believe, you don't believe, you know, it's not like that anymore, and it's not going to be at all like that soon enough. And people are going to respond to it differently, and they're going to say, well, you profited trillions off of selling this stuff, and now I don't have a house, or all these people's houses are destroyed because the weather's all extreme, and people have been telling y'all, and you denied it, and you denied it, and you denied it. And now AI has literally presented evidence with the data that's been accumulated over the years that you guys are responsible and profited trillions. You're liable to clean up this mess. And that's just one example of why Project 2025 is the equivalent of a late night evidence shredding project, because the technology has, the processing capabilities with algorithms has gotten to the point, and they're building infrastructure to handle much more data than we can right now. So eventually we'll get to the data that's been accumulated by NOAA, and it's going to point the finger at one thing, and the people who have profited trillions over time, that's led to massive amounts of destruction and death. And they can't have that. And, you know, like Kevin Roberts saying that, you know, there won't be any bloodshed if the left doesn't make there be any bloodshed. You know, that's the extreme that they're willing to take this to. You know, Trump's saying stuff like about the Arizona or Georgia, whatever, saying that that's not very loyal. Dude, you were a president for 4 years. The max you're supposed to be a president is for 8. There is no loyalty in this. You are not God. You are not my God. You are not anyone's God. And you all are attempting to overthrow the government because a technology is here that is going to, well, basically the binary solution that AI is going to keep y'all's egos in checks, and it's going to distribute the wealth. And that's something you all can't handle because you're narcissists and you need help. And I hope you all get the rehabilitation you need to be able to handle the distribution of wealth to everyone on the planet. And I hope that you all stop trying to destroy constitutions that have been built in the Constitution of America that's been being worked on for a very, very long time. And it's very disrespectful because you guys were greedy, you were dishonest, and you did things like with the technology, with the guy who was in the military that addressed Congress about UAPs, UFOs, or whatever name y'all want to put on it at the time to confuse people, phenomena. You know, like y'all threatening people and all that he said happens in the military with the contractors. all that. It's very shameful what you all are doing. And if and I hope that if what's right in this, you all have to deal with the consequences that you created for yourself, instead of you all burying the evidence and destroying systems that will prove it. I hope you all have consequences, and as a nation and globally as a world, we can all learn from how to keep people like you from ever being allowed to get to the situation where you're this out of control, where you're willing to overthrow the constitution of a nation. You people are just one man in a small time blip of existence in time, and you want to overthrow everybody else's work, achievements, dreams, so you guys can shred some evidence, so you don't have the liability for the damages done to the planet, or wherever you all have gone that the satellites have been tracking, and what's happened in those areas when you all started showing up. So yeah, I know what this is about. It's about AI, data, and being able to bring the data from a sleeping state and actually use massive amounts of data to get to the bottom of what's causing the actual problems, who's responsible, and who has been told for 35 plus years what's happening because of it, and y'all just wanted to keep profiting off of it, keep making missiles and blowing up shit. Grow up. Start speaking to AI and learn ethics and how to treat other people and what's acceptable. Learn about the distribution of wealth. And learn about consequences for your actions.